So we're gonna get started and stay tuned because we're going to have that delicious vegan meal prep this week and it's gonna be something to watch. It is Janine with Food for Yummies, and today I have in front of us the ingredients for this week's vegan meal prep. I never try to take more than 2 hours for meal prep because that's how my time is. It's currently 11:28. I'm a night owl, so I'm going to rock this out. So apparently, not apparently, last night I forgot to soak the beans. So this morning I did what any smart, resourceful person would do, and I went to Google and I tried to find out, oh my gosh, what happens if you forget to soak your beans? And what you can do is quick soak them. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. They are set on this little fire here, and they are going to come to a boil. I'm going to let them rest for an hour, and then I'm going to begin cooking them instead of the whole 8 hours thing. So we're going to try this out today. So this is after the hour of soaking, and they are nice and firm, ready to cook. I saved the water because I don't know if you're supposed to throw out the water or not. No, I might do something with it, I might not, but we're gonna save it for now because it's interesting, dirty black bean juice water. So here you have it, perfect quinoa. And the secret to quinoa, which I've mentioned in a previous video on my channel, is the 2-to-1 ratio. And you just gotta have time to let it breathe. Like, look, I let this quinoa just sit out, and look at that. Like, it's not gummy or anything. 2-to-1 ratio, and let it breathe, okay? It comes to a boil, you take it down to simmer, leave it there for about 20 minutes, take the cover off, fluff it up, let it breathe, perfect quinoa. And this is gonna be one of the things I'm gonna be doing this week is making baked plantains, Platanos maduros, along with my black bean soup. And I'm going to show you now how I slice them so that they bake up nice and easy. I have my oven already preheated to 400 degrees, and here we go. So I start off, I like cut off the tip a little bit so that it's like, you know, easier to peel. So if you can see that, it makes it a little bit easier. So you already have your slit in there. The sweeter they get, I think, like, just the more, like, it feels a little more gummy every single time. So they get a little easier, a lot easier actually to peel than your typical green plantain, which you use for tostones, and taste more like a potato. These are sweet. They're not the same thing as a banana, but you know. All right, so here we have, I slice it diagonally. Try to go in the same direction that the plantain is already curved. I'm gonna make about 8 to 10 slices for each of these and lay it out on that little sheet that I have there. And cutting it diagonally, I just like it because then when I eat it, I feel like I'm eating like a bigger piece. It's not bigger, but it's like, it's not just like a little weird chip. This one's really rough. And there you have it. This is how they should look, and I'm gonna go ahead and just place them right on the pan. It's boiling. Our soup is boiling. So the black bean soup is boiling. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that down to a nice simmer, pretty much as low as it can go, and let that rock for about half an hour. And at this time, I'm gonna be putting in these delicious plantains into the oven to crisp up. So the oven is preheated already to 400 degrees-ish. And here we go. So a very important part of the soup making process that I feel that nobody really shows, I mean, I've seen it in recipes but never really understood it myself, is when you have to actually blend it. So what I've been doing for the past couple minutes as the plantains were baking is I was cooling the soup. So I just put a little bit in my little Ninja. So I'm gonna blend this up, and it's gonna make that like slurry that goes in the background of your soup and makes it like soup-like. So just make sure that you actually cool it, otherwise you're gonna have an explosion, and that's not fun. So here we are getting this tofu nice and crispy. I know I'm gonna end up microwaving it later, but I love that little crisp on it, at least for that first time in the week that I have the dish. So as I prepare the dishes, I do freeze them immediately the same day that I cook them. It's called fresh freezing, and that keeps it delicious for later in the week when I have it. And as an added protein, because my goal is to hit 100 grams of protein per day this week, I'm going to be using these pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, along with my seasonings. Because I like to switch things up, I don't like to continue to like eat the same thing every single day, especially for breakfast and snack. So I like to have like 2 or 3 options. Another option I have on deck in case I get sick of everything is oatmeal. And then also like the protein shake. So I use a protein shake. You can use a vegan protein shake. I'm not gonna go buy a whole bottle of vegan stuff just for 1 week. Guess what? It is 1:09. Started at 11:28. So a little over an hour and a half, about an hour and 40 to get done with meal prep. And here we have it. It is the different quinoa bowls. All right, so those are with the tofu. And then we got black bean soup. So that's 5 servings for the week. And along with the black bean soup, I'm gonna be having baked plantains. You can see those. And the pepitas. That's for my protein goal. And then also, we have the little tahini maple dressing, which I'm gonna be using on those baked plantains. It should be delicious. I will let you know throughout the week how my lunches go. But I'm very excited. Vegan meal prep is a success.